First and foremost, I don't have no issue. I don't have women issues. It's just I get tired of seeing the same repetitive dumb ass shit. Why? You feel me? Then the kicker for me is that you females like to speak on a man's responsibilities or a man period, but when a man comes to speak to you on whatever the fuck it is, y'all got every problem in the fucking world and why a man shouldn't be doing. If you can't be corrected, then shut the fuck up. Okay? Your husband not gonna tell you that because he just probably too afraid to be alone. You feel me? But a nigga like me, I'm gonna tell you to shut the fuck up and listen. Because a lot of y'all come into men's life with negative shit. Just negative baggage. Just negativity, period. And you'll find you a man that's positive. You feel me? Doing everything a man possibly can on a positive note. And y'all will come into that man's life and fuck up that man's entire aura. All because you carry around this negative mindset, this negative energy, this negative attitude, just negativity. Just because you got a pussy in between your legs don't mean shit. You can just easily please anybody. But guess what? So can this. So, at the end of the day, you ain't got no motherfucking prize box in between your fucking... You ain't got no million bricks, gold bricks in between your legs. So stop trying to use that shit as a leverage. Because when you try to use that shit as a leverage, then a nigga start fucking you every day because you got a pussy in between your legs. And a nigga paying your bills and doing all this shit for you. You feel me? Come on now. Make that shit make some sense, man. So, all in all, like I said, I don't got problems with women. I just have a problem with incompetent women, I guess, or ignorant women. Like, you gotta be... I'm not even gonna say educated, but you gotta be willing to learn new shit. Like, get over that old shit, the old ways that you used to. Get over that shit because it's a new time and age. You ain't gonna find your nigga from 3 years ago and this nigga that you looking for now. So stop looking for that nigga from 3 years ago and look for something better. Y'all keep asking God to send you this man that you looking for. But in reality, God is within you. What you are looking for is within you. You must present yourself in the proper manner to obtain whatever the fuck it is that you're looking for. It's going to come to you, but the only way it's going to come to you is if you're moving correctly to get it. And if you're not doing that, you ain't going to get it. You're going to continue to keep getting ain't shit niggas or ain't shit bitches. And this is to my fellas too. And it's the same message goes to my fellas. You feel me? This shit, everything I'm saying is vice versa. You're never going to get what you are expecting if you are not looking within yourself and changing what could possibly disrupt everything. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you as a man are a man that deals with anger problems or depression or whatever it is that you deal with, if you are one of them type of men, you had to have an understanding within yourself of your boundaries. You feel me? Like, you know what you can allow and what you can't allow. You feel me? No matter how much control you may have over it. You feel me? And as that man's partner or his woman or whatever, you feel me? You're supposed to be able to understand that when that man is a certain type of way, granted, yeah, you may want to talk, but that man has dealt with whatever it is he's dealing with for some time alone, and you haven't grasped the understanding yet of how to deal with him when he's going through that moment. So he goes and do what he do to you, feel me? And then he come back and show you love and do all that, you feel me? That, but women, y'all gotta do that too. Like, if y'all get frustrated and all that shit, man, go find your peace haven and then come back to the conversation a little later. You feel me? When there's peace and calmness, you feel me? Like, you could have a serious conversation. You could have a peaceful but serious conversation. You feel me? It's just all about how you approach it and how you respond. And you can't be listening to respond just to respond. You have to listen to gain an understanding of what it is that you're listening to. You feel me? Once you understand what is being said to you, now you can respond with whatever it is that you want to respond with. But you have to first listen to understand. I'm going to say this every time I get on because people really lack that understanding. Y'all be trying to force people to do this and force. Listen, if you want to sell pussy, go sell pussy. Cool. Nobody's going to judge you. But stop trying to force a motherfucker to buy your pussy because you choose to do that. There's places and times you could go do that. You feel me? You want to sell dick, you do that, my nigga. But there's times and places you do that. Don't be trying to force shit onto motherfuckers. You feel me? You smoke crack, you do that. You do that in a time and a place where you do that at. You feel me? You smoke weed, you everything. You feel me? It's a time and a place for everything. And you feel me? And people pick the wrong times and the wrong places to try to push shit or force shit. You feel me? Like, cut that shit. Cut that shit. Let things flow as is. You feel me? You see a lake, my nigga. That shit flows in the same direction. No disturbances, no nothing. And even if you disturb that bitch, that shit still flows in the same fucking direction. Ain't no nothing. So when you gotta picture yourself as a river. Every time you in any situation, you are a river. Even nigga during the war, nigga, the river still don't. The river flows. It keeps flowing. Things must keep going. No matter what, things must keep going. So that's what you gotta think about whenever you in any situation, bro. Is picture a river, or picture a lake, or a creek, or any type of waterway that flows continuously, unresting, or restless. You feel me? Restless water. You feel me? Picture yourself as a restless waterway. And just keep flowing. Keep flowing. That's all you gotta do. You feel me? Don't put no big ass boulders inside of your river or your lake or wherever, you feel me? Because then you're gonna block your flow. Don't put shit in your way. Move things out of your way. You feel me? Create enough flow to where you moving that shit out of your way. You feel me? You know, when they break a wall to a dam or something, or when they want to bring more, they want to create their own waterway canal systems, they bust down a wall of land somewhere, you feel me, dirt, whatever, you feel me, they bust that wall down. And what happens after they bust that wall down? Shit come rushing through, moving shit out the way, flattening shit. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta move shit out the way, flatten shit if you got to. You feel me? Roll right over that shit and forget about it. You feel me? Because it's forever underneath you. It's no longer above you now. It's always underneath you. Because it's beneath you now. You feel me? Anything above you, you feel me? You have to deal with that shit accordingly to put it underneath you. Because once it's underneath you, you pay no mind to it. Because you're always going to pay attention to anything at eye level or height level. You feel me? But you ain't going to pay attention to what's beneath you. You won't. Unless you walking over. But that's just to walk over. You know, the key word is over. You feel me? So get over anything that you're dealing with. And it's a little easier said than done. Don't take what I'm saying is like, oh, this guy. Nah, because I had to figure it out myself. I wasn't always I was always headstrong, but I was never this educated on the subject as I am now. You feel me? So I can only do my part and just spread the message and make sure that other people find themselves or find that help that they need. Because I did the counseling thing, I did the therapy thing, and that didn't work for me. I didn't feel comfortable talking to a stranger that knew nothing about me, and I don't like telling people anything about my life or about me, period, if they don't really know me. You know, like, especially somebody that I'm never going to see ever again in my life. Like, this is somebody I'm probably going to see for 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, maybe 3 months to 4 months. But either way it goes, this is somebody that I'm only going to see this particular time period. And after that, I'm never going to see them again. They don't know me. They just know that particular part of me that I told them about. They don't know me. So, on another note, with that being said, take your time to get to know people. You don't love somebody after you've been with them for 5 months to a year. I promise you don't. That's lust. Now, if y'all haven't had sex 5 months into your relationship or to a year into your relationship, then that there may be that I would call that a vibe or a connection. You feel me? Like y'all have a bond. You feel me? Because y'all are able to mingle around each other and not have sex. Y'all can have serious conversations. You feel me, on whatever subject, and compare and contrast. You feel me? Y'all could have real deal lives. You feel me? And not live in this social media world. So just, man, be conscious. That's my message to everybody out there. It's just be conscious, man. You only got but so much of time on this planet. So be conscious of the time that you got here. Because the time that you got here is to be utilized correctly for you to move up. You're not going down. You continue to go up. We ain't went up yet. We've only been down. So when we go into that ground, we're going to go up and out of wherever, you feel me? But I'm a little too headstrong on my shit, like I said. I ain't going to even get too deep in the debt on that, you feel me? But those of you that know, you feel me? Like, you got to free the conscious mind, bro. Free that conscious in your mind, bro. Free the creative space in your mind. Stay creative. Space Heads. It's your boy Skinny11. And I'm out, baby. I love y'all. Man, stay positive. Stay creative. And shit, if y'all need anybody to talk to, man, shit, don't hesitate to email me, man, or drop a comment on these joints, on my videos, man. Just come kick it with a player, man, because I don't never want to see anybody doing bad or worse. You know, I done came from the worst of situations. I done seen the closest people to me go down the darkest paths, you feel me, or been put in situations to where I had to save people. And so trust me, like I know what a lot of people are going through, and I'm here just to give advice and help as much as I can. So just don't hesitate to hit me up, man. Skinny11. And if none of y'all know, if you don't want to comment on my I'm gonna say underneath the videos, then you guys could easily email me at mclovin281@icloud.com. That's MCLUVN281@icloud.com. And you know, let's kick it, man. Come holler at me. You know, let's compare and contrast and elevate in life. You know, let's continue to keep going down the straight path. We don't got time to be turning corners and bending blocks, and you feel me? Let's just keep going straight. Let's keep flowing. You feel me?